After just 2 days of deliberation, the Catholic conclave of 133 members has decided on a new high priest of Babylon. I was doing some reading, and I may have stumbled upon a connection to a dark prophecy. Smoke rituals are common in many forms of witchcraft. Practitioners consult spirits by studying the forms rising from the burning haze. It's even used to cast powerful spells. And it's not surprising that a similar ritual was used to signal the collective will of the Catholic conclave when they elected former Cardinal Robert Prevost as the first American Pope in history. It's a position also known as Holy Father, despite real Christianity forbidding us to call anyone on earth Father. And if you were ever to meet the man, you would have to adhere to a strict Catholic protocol. You must address him as Your Holiness and speak only when spoken to. And if you so choose, you can kneel and kiss his ring. So many past popes have spoken absolute blasphemy, putting themselves on an equal or even higher level than Christ or even God himself. Interestingly, this new pope has chosen Leo XIV as his name. Now, there is always symbolic reasoning behind everything the church does. As it does not serve the message of Christ, this institution is full of pagan symbols of so-called enlightenment. Take Mary, a mere human woman, a vessel for Christ's incarnation, has somehow become deified as a goddess. The Babylonians worshipped Semiramis as a queen of heaven. She also miraculously birthed a son named Tammuz, also without the aid of a human father. It was a cult of mother-child worship that seems to be alive and well in the Catholic doctrine today. The priests of Babel were also adorned in elaborate robes and headdresses. They performed rituals, used holy water to bless in the name of their pagan gods. The priests of today still carry out this purpose under a false Christian facade. I fear that a great evil has been housed at the Vatican complex, an esoteric continuation of Mystery Babylon. And as for the man who is now its new high priest, Leo is an interesting name. To the Romans, it meant lion. Now, you may or may not have recently heard about this prophecy of the popes. Apparently, in the 12th century, St. Malachi had a vision. He saw all future popes in history, each with a short, symbolic description of each of them. And the final pope, according to him, which of course corresponds to the newly elected one, was titled by Malachi as Peter the Roman. This actually has Catholics and theologians breathing a sigh of relief, as Robert Prevost hails from Chicago and has no obvious connection to Rome, and so many are now calling this prophecy a failure, a superstition. But I did some digging, and I believe I found a deeper symbol at play here. Hang with me. Now, he chose the name Leo, or lion. And in ancient religious symbolism, the lion was associated with the sun god Mithra, and even the Roman god Mars. The image of this beast was on the face of Roman coins. Countless lion sculptures were placed as guardians of temples and gates, further reinforcing its status as a symbol of Roman identity itself. Now, was this the reasoning behind this choice of Leo the Lion, this title? Peter the Roman may actually be a fitting name for him. In symbolic terms, this actually works kind of perfectly. But also remember that lions were also employed in the deplorable end of many Christians in the Colosseum in the 1st century. Could this also be a clue as to the intentions of the Vatican toward the true faith? As always, make up your own mind, but tell me in the comments. Maybe I'm onto something. Maybe I'm just reaching. Let me know. I will talk to you all later.